All right, guys. We don't come again today. This is our first video of today. Now, no say the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, visited Benue State yesterday, and a lot happened. You know, the rain fall on top of them, and the people were protesting and fighting the people that were also trying to, display their satanic APC flags and all that. A lot happened. We showcased some of them yesterday. But Tinubu asked some questions. How come till now nobody have been arrested that have died over 200 people in Benue State? That was a very, very good question. But I don't know if there's any kind of thing behind that question. But that was a good question. Then Tinubu also went on that even though he knows that nobody like him in this country, or rather they hate him so much in this country, but whether you like it or not, I'm still your president. You know that? So, my people, I would like us to listen to this video and other affiliated videos, concerning what is affecting us right now in Nigeria. Let's take this, guys.
How come no arrest has been made? I expect there should be arrests of those criminals. Christopher, thank you very much. I watch your comments and I know you can't be tired of staying in the bush, and Oloyede and Bashar. Thank all of you. But we need to keep our ears to the ground. Let's get to those criminals. Let's get them out. So DGNIA and DGSSS, retool your information channels and let's have tangible intelligence that this will not occur again. Thank you very much. Thank you. And you are here to point, to work with everybody, work with the peace. Not everybody will like you in politics. They hate me like hell too. Well, I'm here. I am the president. Another democratic regime. I made a promise. I even protected my abusers and accusers with the principle of democracy, freedom, and prosperity. I will protect them. Abuse me all you want. You must take that.
Pain me finish. Children where they mourn, where they don't kill their mama, kill their papa, kill their brothers, their sisters, we suppose they mourn. The governor can't declare public holiday. Now can't force people. So yeah, make una come out. Come wait for president. Make una they tell them bye-bye. Say shoulder to shoulder waiting. Now he call them. Now it be like say, people no come. Then come pack school children. Come go put for road. Now, the worst can't happen. Rain can't fall. Children, they road. For inside cold. They don't even know who they come. They line children for road. Where the state supposed to they mourn. They line school children. As you say public holiday, children go their house now. Now, the convoy. As children there for road, so rain don't fall, water full everywhere. Now so the convoy, they pour the children. Jesus Christ. Who is this governor? Nigerians. Nigerians.
The Republic of Nigeria. But today, they want the message to be sent clearly. Some guys were actually carrying APC flags, but what the Benue youth did was they have to collect those flags, tear them into pieces with a clear message that you, the president, we welcome you into the state, but your coming here is not for party. You're coming here to mourn the 200 persons that were being slaughtered, butchered, killed at Yelewata. So their message is so clear. They don't want people to carry any campaign stuff. Like the president come in not for campaign, and it's a clear message to the world that the real Benue youth are not here for campaign. We come out to mourn, and the world should know that in as much as we welcome the president into the state, he didn't come here for any campaign. We love the governor, we love the president, but today he came in to mourn and bring the...
Your Excellency, the President of my country, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sir, I am calling you to use your office to do what nobody has been able to do since 1904. I have the courage to ask Nigerians to decide their own future. 3 years ago, while we were suffering in Nigeria, the former president, Buhari, was constructing a road that will link the Hausa people with the Niger. 3 years ago, while we were suffering from bad roads and bad rails, the federal government of Nigeria used Nigerians' money to create and construct a railway that leads to Niger. Yesterday, the Niger government dumped French as their national language in favor of Hausa. The Hausa people and the Fulani people are coming together. And Nigeria is an obstacle to that unity. The government should be able to make up its mind and let us decide on our own future. Should Nigeria continue to be together? Many black Americans are coming back home now. They want to come back to Africa because of the far-right government of His Royal Majesty Al Capone Trump. But they cannot come to Yoruba land, even though the 75% of them that were there are from Yoruba land. They cannot come to Yoruba land because of the so-called indivisible Nigeria. Forcing different tribe, forcing different ethnicity, forcing different people together under the name of Nigeria. The Northerners are trying to build their own people, build their own nation with the Niger. The Cameroonians are doing their own with some part of Igbo land. We have nothing in common with these people with murderous intention in the name of religion. In the last 1 month alone, over 35 people have been slaughtered needlessly in Ondo State by the Fulanis. I know when we say the Fulanis, the president will say, did you see Fulanis there? The same thing is you said when my cousin, Fashion's daughter, was killed. And eventually when the criminals were apprehended and found to be Fulanis, you did not come back to withdraw your statement your statement of defense of the Fulanis. We cannot continue to live in a situation whereby we feel like we are being forced together. We cannot continue to live in a country whereby some people will be killing us and we will just be looking like Mugu. The Nigerian entity is like a curse on the Yoruba people. You know, we don't like violence. We don't like ati igbadun. But when that oro and igbadun is being undermined in the name of religion by these northern entities, not all of them, the religious nonentity among them. Very few, but very powerful in their statement of Islamizing Nigeria by all costs. This is why I'm saying, Your Excellency, please, give us the chance to decide the future of Nigeria by ourselves. The Fulanis, the Hausas, they are doing great by trying to march together. There is no reason why we should continue with Abdul Salam and the northern constitution imposed on us that Nigeria is indivisible. Why is it not divisible? Is it our own choice? You will say Nigeria is indivisible if it is the choice of the people. Anybody that says Nigeria is indivisible is actually continuously promoting the colonial presentation of Nigeria. They are promoting it. The colonials don't want Nigeria to work, because if Nigeria worked as a beacon of the biggest country in Africa, it will make all African people come back and know that we are not under the attack of God. But these people will not let us work, and they are working with the very few minute people enjoying the bread of Nigeria. Let us go. Mr. Tinubu, please let my people go. We are fed up of these unnecessary killings. It is so in those states, the killing ground. Nowhere in your
bringing this issue of insecurity to order. Otherwise, you and I is not safe. No matter how Nigerians respect us, we are moving to a level that Nigerians will fight us the way they fight criminals and the way they fight Boko Haram. Until the right thing is done by us here, until we speak for the Nigerian people, until we draw line, until we tell government what we are supposed to tell government, and until government respond by action, not by media statement or press statement. Do not hope, Mr. Speaker, that any member of the National Assembly is safe to move, not by bandit, not by Boko Haram, by the people that elected you and I. Time will come, if action is not taken, that Nigerians will take their destinies in their own hands. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to.
People say, no, it's impossible. Pakistan fenced 1,350 kilometer border with Afghanistan. That was the only time they had peace. Saudi Arabia and Iraq, 1,400 kilometers fenced completely. Can we start thinking of fencing our borders? We have 1,500 kilometers with Niger Republic, 1,900 kilometers with Cameroon. Chad is there. All over us, surrounded by Francophone countries, and the Sahel is heating up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Rate, I don't know how they call you. Mr. Very Dark Man, Vincent, I have been following you for a while. I wish you see this video, please. It is time to tell ourselves the truth. You have shown a lot of concern when it comes to Nigerian citizens, especially the youth. But I think it is high time you should leave the talking stage and go into practical aspect. The same people you are antagonizing, you are opposing, speaking truth about them, they are in power. So there's no need. I will have a lady in the house, you are fighting outside, and I will go and be fighting with you. This is what is happening in Nigeria. It's just like you are fighting for a lady outside, another person is with the lady. You are insulting the person, but the person is enjoying the lady. So did the person have problem? I think it is high time, because if they insult you that very day, you always see the video and react to it. If they do everything, so the people that if they insult you, you make sure you see the video. Please, I want the same Rate to make sure he see this video. What am I trying to say? You are trying to help Nigerian youth to wake up. They will never wake up. Why don't you use this money that you are using it to give people to go and learn trade, do everything, buy phones for the youth, and advise them to engage in practical politics, not social media politics? Have you ever thought of that? Because this problem are political. You cannot talk on social media and it will be the end of the day. There are strategies you will do. Youth, the not engage in politics. The same youth that they are shouting that yes, let the old cabals leave the place they want to rule. Some of them don't know the duty of a consular. Some of them don't understand what it means state assembly. If you give them commissioner today, they don't know where to start. Why don't you use that money, advise them to engage in politics? Because if today you can sponsor at least 100 youth, buy them form of House of Assembly, House of Reps, and you help them, they secure at least 5 seats out of that 100 listing, you will have voice, and people will be there to listen to you. But this one you are doing, I think, yes, I really appreciate what you are doing, but you should move from talking stage to practical aspect. Empowering youth, trade will not solve this thing. See, giving people money to go and trade, you are telling us that you didn't have choice, so you have another way to empower the youth. That is what you are saying. You are not fighting these people. The only way to fight them is to encourage the youth, sponsor them, let them engage in practical politics. When they are there, with your influence, with the influence of the youth, and they secure at least 1 or 2, 3 seats. Tomorrow, if you make a move, you hear that 5 persons in state assembly or maybe in House of Reps support what you started on the Rate group or on the social media. Nigerians will react. But you talk on social media, how many people are on social media? But if these people started this, very dark man, I'm telling you, 2027 is coming. I'm one among the youth that you are going to sponsor. You are buying a form for me for House of Assembly. This one, just put it at the back of your mind. So make sure, if we have vibrant youth that you sponsor or you buy form, even though they did not win, and these people understand that youth understand this. Because me, you have been in Benue State today. I can tell you the SWOT analysis of Benue State. That is the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, and the threats. I will tell you. And I know how to solve all these things. And I can sit on the media and expose everything. But did I have the platform? No. I have to go into politics and try to better the life of my people. Please, those of you that always make sure they insult a very dark man, you make sure you get to the video that day. Anybody, if this video no reach very dark man, God will punish you. God will punish you.
Hi guys, Dr. Zoe again. I had to go and sneak out to make this video because since this incident happened in Benue State in Nigeria, my wife said, don't put mouth in Nigerian politics. What is cool? We're in Canada, we're okay. I never sleep. 200 people got bite and burnt alive in one day in Nigeria. In Nigeria. It happened in Benue State in Nigeria, my country. And people are saying, Zo, don't talk, don't put mouth. This is midnight. I go hide somewhere for my car, from my garage. Now I go make this video. I go release and if anybody wake up. You know what I want to say? I lived more than half of my life already in Nigeria. I'll tell you that for free. More than half of my life I lived in Nigeria. I lived in Nigeria in the period you guys consider the worst government in Nigeria. I was there. I lived there. I was there. I lived 28 to 30 years of my life in Nigeria, and I go to Nigeria regularly. You know what I'll tell you? Emphatically, as an old man, the worst military administration in Nigeria is better than this charlatanship we have in Abuja today. Everything at all. The worst military administration in Nigeria that I witnessed when I was in Nigeria is better than this current charlatans you guys call governance in Nigeria, allegedly. I don't talk finish.
More than 200 people were killed. When I woke up this morning and I got the story of what happened, the first 7 calls I put across were all killed. The first 7 guys I called.
You tried to call, we're all dead.
Exactly. They were all dead. So in my village today, if you speak to someone, just be very rest assured that in the next 1 week or 2 weeks, you hear the sad news about that person you've just spoken to. And do you know, before now, just last month, about 20 people were killed in that same village. They are the Fulani, and it's not ethnic profiling. They are the Fulani. It's not ethnic profiling. When people want to be politically correct, they'll say no, that is an ethnic. It's not, and that is why you see the Sultan of Sokoto will not react to this. He reacted when just about 11 people were butchered were killed in Edo State, the so-called hunters. They reacted. They put up Northern Elders Forum. They made several press conferences. Many governors stood up. The governor of Edo had to travel to some of these states to go and say sorry. Just 11 hunters. That is alleged hunters. If really they were hunters who were killed. Now 200. Nobody in the north is speaking because that is the collective agenda. Jihad and the complete takeover of the land of our people. And let me tell you, so I'm saying it authoritatively. I'm an authority in this area. I was born and raised in Jos. I speak Hausa as my first language. I speak Hausa better than I speak Tiv. And let me tell you, this thing they call intelligence. We are the sources of this intelligence. The government sometimes use the narrative of intelligence to confuse you, as if what they know is different. They know exactly what we know, or we even know better. Because we are the sources of this intelligence. Many of my friends from the adjoining villages in Nasarawa State, who are of different ethnic group other than the Fulanis, anytime the Fulanis are mobilizing, like this attack, they told us day before yesterday. We communicated to the security force. Nothing has been done. They communicated to us.
No, just hold on, because this is too much to rush. I'm sorry. Are you saying that you got an intelligence report as a civilian? Your
Yes.
community had an intelligence report about this particular attack that killed over 200 people, and you.
My sister, do you know the funny thing? It is no longer secret. It's just like the secret cultism in Nigeria. They gathered their AK-47 in a community called Giza in Nasarawa State, in the boundary between Nasarawa and Benue, in Giza and Kadorko. All our friends from there, and they come out in the open with their this thing. They hold a meeting openly. You know, they are going to strike in Hirota, and then some people begin to bid them farewell. Allah ikekulafia, Allah ikekulafia. May God take you safely. May God take you safely. Yes, they came in more than 100 bites. Listen, but that is how your country has degenerated. That these things are done in broad daylight. It has degenerated. And let me tell you, let me also shock you. About 7 soldiers, I'm saying it as it is, about 7 soldiers joined them from the Giza, the community, are joining my own village. They arrested one who uttered all this, made this confession. He said, some of the soldiers from...
I call on President Muhammadu Buhari to ring the bell of justice. I call on the Vice President Oshibajo to ring the bell of justice. I call on the Nigerian Senate to ring the bell of justice. Mr. President, we've had reports of panels upon panels, commission of inquiry upon commission of inquiry, presidential committees upon presidential committees. And we have volumes of reports on these satanic killings from Taraba to Benue, from Benue to Zamfara, from Zamfara to Niger State, from Niger State to Enugu, from Enugu to Edo. It is most irresponsible, Mr. President, that none of these reports have been implemented. Mr. President, time upon times, the Nigerian police parade arrested hoodlums, criminals, 10 along Kaduna Road, 20 connected with Zamfara killings, 10 connected with killings in Niger. Yet, Mr. President, there is no justice. All these arrested, paraded criminals find their way back to the society. Where then is justice? President must be bold enough to take bold decisions on this matter. I end this way, Mr. President. While I do not support killings on any side, I want to say without fear or favor that cattle rearing is a personal business. Mr. President, it is a personal business and should be treated as such. A word is enough for the world. Mr. President, federal government, the security agencies are extremely lackadaisical about these issues. I call today, Mr. President, that if we don't begin to give justice, where justice is needed in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, be it in Calabar or in Benue, be it in Enugu or in Ogbomosho, justice from north to south, justice from south to west. If we don't give that, Mr. President, we will be inviting a political and insecurity tsunami that we may not be able to curtail. Mr. President, what we demand is not a lackadaisical approach from the federal government. This issue has been approached with kid gloves, Mr. President. If this happened in the United States of America, the lives of over 70 Americans, Mr. President, murdered in cold blood, including unborn children and women. Will President Trump be comfortable in White House without paying physical visitation to psychologically assuage the pain of the people? Mr. President, if you speak the truth, you die. If you lie, you die. So it's better we speak the truth and die peacefully.
Fulani herdsmen dey hold meeting with VIP for inside bush. Any insurgency wey last more than 24 hours, you suppose know say government hand dey inside. If you see this video, you go fit take screenshot of that helicopter. You go fit trace back to know who be that person wey go meet Fulani herdsmen for bush. Those kidnappers wey the warriors, they dey there na government dey sponsor them. See VIP dey do meeting with Fulani herdsmen for inside bush. Nigerians, may God help us. What do you think about this thing?
If we have to ask, what's your take on the statement from Bola Ahmed Tinubu and other people's plight on this particular video? I would like to read your comment. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about the things that's affecting you and I. This is Nigerian Media. Take care, guys, and bye for now.